Rob Gronkowski. Ever since he leaves the Patriots go to complete trash. Then he goes to the WWE, and on his second day, he becomes a champion. Is Rob Gronkowski the championship piece that the Patriots were missing last year, and he took that over to WWE, and now he's the 24/7, 48/7 European TV champion of the WWE? Now, he jumped off a platform that was about 8 feet high. He appeared to be a little bit scared, a little bit timid, but he went and made it happen, pinning his best friend, Mojo Rawley, then giving him a couple stomps on the way out the door. Congratulations to Gronk. Congratulations to the WWE. And congratulations to us for having something to watch for about 9 hours over 2 nights. Now, it ended at 10:24 last night. That's the earliest a WrestleMania has ever ended in its entire existence. Thought that thing was going to be until 11:30 midnight, but a lot of big news happened. There were some matches that were a waste of time, some things that shouldn't have happened, but all in all, I think with the circumstances that were, the WWE put on a hell of a show. Now, there's going to be people that hate everything, as is the world, especially in today's climate, but I think the WWE should be very proud of what they pulled off. No fans, no nothing. And the ability to build up this massive thing as if it was a WrestleMania as opposed to just another show like Raw, NXT, or SmackDown was pretty impressive. Our guy Drew McIntyre, who joined McAfee and Hawk Sports Talk on Friday, is the new heavyweight champion of the world, defeating Brock Lesnar in about 4 minutes. Pretty impressive stuff. John Cena opened up his entire life of failures for Bray Wyatt and The Fiend to create a Firefly Funhouse match that was honestly unbelievable. If you're not a wrestling fan and you were just watching WrestleMania because you had heard about it and you were seeking for something new to watch, you had already dived down to the deepest depths of the Netflix. You've already scrolled through the Hulu. You've done everything you could possibly do, and you heard about WrestleMania happening. You said, hey, I'm going to check out WrestleMania, and you start watching it. You get to the Firefly Funhouse match with Bray Wyatt and John Cena. It might not make sense to you what they did in there, but if you're a wrestling fan, the amount of shots that Bray Wyatt and John Cena took at the business of sports entertainment in mocking Vince McMahon in many occasions in the decisions that have been made of the past, making John Cena realize, I mean, it was a beautifully well done thing, but it couldn't top the number one moment of the weekend, which was Undertaker killing AJ Styles in a cinematic wrestling match that I think stole the entire weekend. With Undertaker, he's this OG of wrestling, obviously. He's this old man. He's retired 4 different occasions. Everything he's ever accomplished in the WWE is mighty. When I left him off my top list of wrestlers the other day, there was a lot of people that weren't happy because The Undertaker has been this constant professional throughout the WWE's history, always showing up, and anytime that dong hits, everybody stops what they're doing immediately. And his matches, though, have been a little bit cringeworthy at times whenever he's put up against somebody who can't, I don't want to say carry it, but can't be as athletic as him. Him and Goldberg was one of the worst matches to ever exist. I mean, that is just something that happened. And The Undertaker knew it. The fans knew it. And he wasn't happy he came back. Nobody knew how this AJ Styles match was going to fare. And so what they did was made this cinematic wrestling, a la what Matt Hardy did back in the day, a la what Bray Wyatt and Randy Orton did back in the day with the burning of a house fire match and all this stuff. I loved it. AJ Styles is dead. Undertaker wins. He hops on his Harley, starts a fire. The American Badass rolls off into the sunset. Well, I guess it was the dawn. And I assume they'll be doing this with Undertaker for the next 3 years, and I am all the way here for it. King Corbin lost to Elias in a match that I don't know what they're going to do with King Corbin. Then you talk about Otis getting the girl, Mandy Rose, the lady he's been desiring his entire life. His peach is what he calls her. He was getting bullied by her partner, Sonya Deville, and also Dolph Ziggler. They were scheming. The truth will be heard. A round light comes onto the screen. The truth will be heard. Turns out Mandy Rose didn't want Otis to be with Sonya Deville didn't want Mandy Rose to be with Otis. Otis defeats Dolph Ziggler with the help of Mandy Rose, gives her a smooch, rides off into the sunset. And Zito, I know for sure that was your favorite moment of WrestleMania.
Let's go! So excited. I was really happy that happened.
See, that's what it is, though. The group text went bonkers after that happened.
Oh, yeah.
And it's because so many people saw themselves in Otis's shoes, in Otis's boots. There was this girl, his dream girl, a lady that he never thought he could get, but was always desiring. The fans saw that. The fans recognized that. And when they realized he was getting screwed by a young, handsome Dolph Ziggler, and then whenever he overcomes that adversity and gets the girl, that's something that drives everybody crazy. It's like back in the day, Revenge of the Nerds, when he lays the pipe to the girl at the end. Right?
Great reference, yeah.
Thank you so much. Most people didn't think I would have watched that movie. I didn't, but I caught the tail end, and I knew that I could use it as a reference. All in all, great weekend for the WWE. If you didn't watch, I would assume that you could watch that back on the WWE Network whenever you want, or we could just move forward and talk about other things, which is what we'll do on this show.